Heya, cryptozens. It's 10 p.m. Pacific time. The date is March 25th, 2022. Welcome back to the Crypto Overnighter. I'm your host, Nick. The cover model for this podcast is Tex, and together we take a nightly look at the crypto NFT metaverse space and the industry that surrounds it. We bring you news stories on familiar topics. And keep in mind, nothing in this show should ever be considered financial advice. Well, I kind of lied. No stories tonight. I had a great conversation with Zero of Quantum.Tech. He is their project and product lead. Now, Quantum.Tech is doing some awesome stuff in the NFT space. They're looking at things like how to manipulate metadata with some interesting effects. But before we jump into that, let's take a quick look at the markets. At the time of writing, the global crypto market cap is at $2 trillion. Finally, that's up 0.15% on the day. The top 5 cryptos by market cap are Bitcoin up 1.18%, Ethereum up 0.32%, Tether, Binance Coin down 0.52%, and USDC. The global NFT market cap is just above 10.13 billion. That's up 0.16% in 24, so just about even. The top 5 NFT collections on OpenSea by sales volume are Bored Apes down 1%, Azuki down 69%, Mutant Apes down 54%, Bape down 35%, and World of Women up 53%. Keep in mind, some of these collections have very volatile prices, so do your own research. So, would you like to be called Zero, or how do you want to be called?
Zero works. It's new, but I'm getting used to it.
Awesome. And you're with Quantum.Tech, right? Tell me more about that.
So Quantum.Tech is a company. It's a co-op of right now 15 individuals with various skill sets that all center around NFT production. We've carved out a niche of interactive and immersive NFTs. More recently, very expressive NFTs via some updates that we have to our main product suite.
Excellent. So, speaking of NFTs, on your website, it says that you guys build interactive NFT experiences. What does that look like?
Well, the big word there is experiences because our technology isn't specifically just NFTs. It's ancillary tech for NFTs. So we have things like role and state management software for Discord admins. We have a way to commemorate attendance at different events or participation or things like that through our badges system. So not everything is specifically an NFT project, but it all supports and relates to NFTs.
Okay. And so I went to your website and I saw what you're doing with the metadata. And like when you click on it, the image will change. Can you tell me more about how that works?
To tell you how it works, I'll have to get into a little bit of a history of it. Is that okay?
That's great.
So with Blaze Cats, it was well actually with rugs because that's going to be our first like real big 10K project. That was one of the first ones where we decided, you know what, we're going to go change metadata, and we're just kind of exploiting the same method that people would use on a smart contract to do a reveal function. So just
Okay.
like changing your base URI is what it is to show people a new image. But we did it in an artistic way, and that was to take the rugs out of the picture there. And then moving forward, when we started working with Blaze Cats, that got updated to something where we were actually updated, like doing customs on the Blaze Cats that were already in the collection, or doing collaborations with artists on cats that had like already been minted. So it was a neat concept to do that. And we quickly realized that like taking those liberties is as fun as it is. It's not as great to the user who considers that ownership of that asset. So we've always wanted to get to a place where that was in the user's control. And it started with where we went from dynamic, which was just updating things that were already on chain, to quantum, which is putting the ability for a user to update that NFT in any state on their own. So for months, we've had it where you can apply customs. Anyone can go to any of our NFTs and apply customs or do different states like Halloween costumes or winter suits or what have you.
Hmm.
But more recently, we just rolled out a suite that will let users actually, like if you own it, you'll be able to commit that state. So if you would rather have your Blaze Cat, for instance, in its Halloween costume all the time, you could do that, and more so, you can add any level of customs, and you can name your NFT and write the description right there. So it's that, and that updates on all the thumbnails across social media, across your marketplaces. They'll
Hmm.
all see that new name and that new description, giving the user the 100% flexibility to create the asset that they want to collect.
That's awesome. So, do you think that this is a technique or technology that could be applied to non-graphical NFTs like music or documents? Is that something that could work?
Hell yeah. I mean, the layer over top isn't just a customizer. We have the badge drawer, and we have a bunch of different things. So as far as music goes, we're already in thoughts and development and just research of finding ways to have different ways to have stems on there, so people can go tool around with different parts of a song and make their own mixes, and then the owner can decide on the final presentation mix.
Oh,
So it extends far, but having that one container, that quantum container, to add in that functionality on top of the asset is really the bread and butter of what we're doing.
so I've been on Twitter lately and I have seen everywhere these Rug Ape Yacht Club. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so that's a big meme. So we like I said, the rug collection, the rug.wtf collection that we did, the very first thing was just meant to be a meme. It was just a site that was commentary on the state of the market at that time. We were being inundated with PFP projects, and little did we know that that was just the beginning. But that was the commentary of just like, oh Jesus, there's so many of these going around.
Sure.
So we decided to sell digital rugs to people, and they bought them, and it sold out wicked quick. And like it was sold out, and we had a bunch of money at that point. We're like, oh shit, well let's do something.
Sure.
So we re-rendered them without the rugs in a frame. So now people had floors, and we pulled the rug, and it was fun, and people bought the floors. They were like, okay, like we're gonna buy this shit. Like, okay, wild. And then some Twitter asshole said, hey, you're never gonna be anything unless you're a PFP project. So I thought about it for a second. I was like, you know what? There's a lot of PFP projects out there. What can we do? And we sat back and got with the artist that did the original two. His name's Verified, good dude, and made the rug punks, where it was just a script that, with his art and our tech, we were able to take one of the things that he designed and go through and create all 10,000 of the crypto punks in rug form. And we released that, and just people went nuts like that. The biggest point in the collection's history, because there was like 300 ETH volume in a couple of days, and just ridiculousness on a meme. So we were
Wow.
happy. Then we've put out a couple memes like the Rug Day Yacht Club is coming, and it's never really come to fruition until we met up with these two guys. Um, Great names, Fridge and LSD Trip. Um, Great dudes, that smart as hell. And they came up with a way to adapt this technology to the ape collection. So that involved background removal and all kind of just research and troubleshooting, and 6 weeks of hell
Mm.
to get these perfect. And we just added another state to the rug WTF collection, and that means there's no mint, there's no extra thing. It's just a way another thing you can toggle your NFT to be. So all the holders now have apes, and attempting to not get sued for it.
I imagine so. Do you have any cool new projects on the way?
Yeah, always, always, always. That's going to be a yes, no matter when you ask that question. We have Doctor Apes, which obviously, if we're going to have rug.wtf, we had drapes WTF.
Yes.
And we have a meme out now that the Fiverr people that we'd sent the order to give us a bunch of generative doctor apes accidentally sent us back drapes, and we've just kind of been playing it off until now. And now we have the money finally. We got everybody's ETH, so we're able to make actually get artists to do the Dr. Apes collection.
Oh, that'll be cool.
So it's the truth in it is, like, we obviously intentionally did the drapes, but for the meme of it, Dr. Apes is just a funny joke, and it gives our art team a chance to flex out a really cool PFP project with some mutation mechanics that have not been seen before.
That sounds awesome. Well, sir, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't have a pocket to pull out a conversation, but I'm willing to answer any questions or anything like that. It's been a hell of a week. Like, we've launched a ton of stuff this week. We had an animation in the very beginning of the week with our Space Boggers collection.
Okay.
We just sold out 5 pieces in 8 minutes on our Zingot marketplace, which is a proprietary marketplace for our Doji Crew collection. We had so much stuff, man. Like, it's been a week and it's been relentless. The save states just rolled out this week, like people's ability to go in and save stuff. So it's nuts. And it's next week is probably 2 times the output, because it's just unreal. Our team is working every second of every day, just killing it.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much for stopping by. You have a eternal invite anytime you've got something you want to talk about, or even if you just want to shoot the breeze, you are welcome to hang out with me.
Hell yeah, it sounds good. I'll who do I need to follow back on Twitter, because I'm terrible at that.
Oh, Nicodemus.crypto.
Okay.
And that's the Twitter handle is @CryptoCorvus1. I think I just got followed back by your NFT marketplace.
I found you there. If you got followed by rug.wtf, you're going to get added to a list, and I apologize ahead of time. It's an affectionately added list, and it's a good marketing means. I don't know what the general age range of your podcast is, so I won't tell you what that list is, but have fun when you get added to it.
We'll take a look at that, sir. And thanks again.
All right, no problem. Take it easy. Thank you.
You too. And that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Wasn't that conversation with Zero awesome? I mean, seriously, you've got to go check out their work. The website address is Quantum.Tech. Tell me what you think. Send me an email at crypto.overnighter@gmail.com. That's crypto.overnighter@gmail.com. Oh, and give Crypto in 5 Minutes a listen. We are now at 36 educational podcasts. 5 minutes to explain one concept in crypto. And until next time, may peace reign.